Hi, it's Phoenix Genesis. As promised, I'm taking my Salomon Active Skin 12 liter backpack on the Pacific Crest Trail, and I'm going to have a Nike old school fanny pack, same one I took last year, and my base weight comes in about 7 pounds. So let's dive in. So this is my Sea to Summit a compression sack. This is going to hold my 40-degree Enlightened Equipment Enigma short slim quilt. And this is my board gear bivvy. Same quilt, same bivvy I took last year, excuse me. And that'll either tie there, or go inside there, or it'll go hooked onto the fanny pack depending on what condition I need. Then I have these little Dyneema sacks, and in these sacks I have an extra 2-liter Sawyer Squeeze bladder, and I have my duct tape Frog Tog rain jacket. And yes, I know that's more weight having this, but A, it's waterproof, and C, it's I can strap this to the side of here if I need it, and when this is full with water. So, and this is all duct tape, so it's going to get chucked out eventually, but it's going to start out kind of cold on the trail, so I want that extra warmth. I found that the Frog Togs get me very warm. Then this is my Tyvek, and this has multiple uses. I can wrap myself around it. It can make extra shelter. It can be on the ground. And it can also be a nice, it's mostly nap pad. Last year I took a contractor bag. It was kind of big and bulky, but it was one of my most valuable players on the trail. So Tyvek's gonna be the player. And also, other than folding it out, what's nice is I can just pull this out, deploy it quickly, and I can just sit on it this way, or I can take it out and just fold it like this real quick, and it makes a nice sit pad just to sit, so I'm not sitting on wet, damp ground. So anyway, that's that. Now let's dive into the pack, and again, I have plenty of room for food. Believe it or not, I haven't packed any of the food except for my emergency calories. A half a liter water. I'm just using these. It comes with Salomon soft flasks, but this is great because they're light and you can throw them out when they get nasty. You don't have to worry about something that's going to get nasty for a long trip. So that's a liter there. And I would never carry more than 2 liters. I would hike at night or do whatever I have to do to hike slower so I don't sweat as much to carry more than that, because I just can't. Water is heavy. One of these is 1 pound. So over here in this sack, we've got my custom Dutchwear Dyneema tarp, which I customized and added more tie-outs for it because it's a hammock tarp, but I'm going to use it as kind of an A-frame. Well, it gives me several different ways to configure it. So anyway, that's going to be my tarp. So we're just going to put that there right now. And then in the back here, this helps so when I sweat, I don't sweat through to my other gear, and it gives structure to the pack. So what we have here is we have my nice little X-Lite New Air short pad, and I have here the polycryo ground sheet. Yes, why am I carrying Tyvek and polycryo? The reason I'm carrying polycryo, because of course this is waterproof, is because I'm carrying a 5x8 basically kind of poncho type tarp. So if we're gonna have a little rain, I can have some extra coverage there if I need to deploy that. And 2 turkey oven bags and another bag I put my shoes in. So yeah, it's weight, but those bags will end up ripping and then they'll just be gone. I probably won't replace them. The Eros pillow, which I did a review on, the Sea to Summit, that is mandatory with this shorty. I found that it worked out glorious. I had great sleep. So that's that for the backing of the pad. So jumping into the actual pack, what we have here is we have some waterproof gloves, and we have our emergency poncho. Hi guys, which focuses as a pack cover for the whole pack because it's a poncho. And this is fail-safe with these little waterproof gloves, which are just like surgical gloves. I'm able to keep my body dry. I'm able to keep my hands warm and dry. And when I put this I put the poncho tarp over the Frog Togs. If it rips, I'm not worried about getting wet. So, and in a lighter rain, I would only use poncho. So here we have the infamous P-rag, wetting rag over the hat to make kind of a Sahara hat. This is a bunch of tie-outs. I used a Z-line from Z-Packs, but I found that it can get tangled. It's not as easy to deploy. So for a main ridge line, extra shoelaces, securing things, whatever I need to do, I do have some paracord. Makes great fire starter too. So that's my line. And the reason I have, everybody says, no stuff sacks, put everything in there. No, it's going to rain a lot. We're in a monsoon season. I want to deploy things quickly, and I don't have a tent, so I don't want things to blow away, which has happened here. We have the little bag, which functions when I put my fleece in there. It makes a nice pillow. Also, if something's wet and I need to hang it on the outside of the pack to dry, like an extra bra, little head net. And these are some little socks to go on my legs to keep me keep my dirty legs from getting my quilt dirty, because I'm not bringing a liner. And I have some little ones that I made for compression sleeves. I talked about this in my tentative gear list. Check that out. So that's that. And I have to keep this in here because this will kind of rip other things, so we don't want it to rip my fragile items. So that goes in there. And then here, this is the food bag. This is the Sea to Summit food bag. This is if I need to get like some potato chips or bread or something, that extra day of food carry when I start out, it goes in there. And this is my Alpha Direct 60 fleece, super warm. I'm not bringing a down jacket. This with the frog tops will suffice. So anyway, let me just shove this in here right now. And moving along, we have one more thing, and this is, and I'll do my small items in another video. So anyway, this is the last thing here. We've got, these are the outer shorts that go over the under, I'll show you the undershorts. These are, I will get rid of these when it gets warmer. These are some leggings I made because I only have a 40-degree quilt, and it's gonna be, I looked at, it's gonna get down in Laguna to like 30 something. So this will keep me extra warm. These go under the wind pants, and I'll just pull those up. Also, if I'm sitting at camp in the morning or afternoon, I don't have to take my shorts off, so that's my leggings. So here we have the under shorts I'll be hiking in, just some men's Fruit of the Loom. They work, they're compression, and those can go under outside of them. And I'll have one to hike, and this is the extra to sleep in, because I can't sleep in those. And my luxury item, my thick hat, I could have brought a lighter beanie, but it looks good and it's super warm because I just have a quilt. Extra half cotton, half polyester shirt, just because I get sick of wearing polyester shirts. That's to sleep in. Then I have a little buff. Of course, everybody has a buff. Then, of course, one extra pair of darn tough socks, one to hike in and one to swap out. And the last two things is my new Enlightened Equipment Copperfield wind pants. Yes, this was absolutely worth it. Much more comfy than the dance pants, more packable. And this is like together, like 3 ounces. This is the Z-Packs wind jacket. So that's it really quick. In 2 seconds, I'm going to show you, might as well. So this is what I'm tentatively carrying in here, some money and ID and my permit. This is for my phone, which Steve's recording with right now. And then in here we have a food bag to put like oatmeal in. These are little carabiners, not rock climbing graded, so I can clip and secure things. A lot of times I'll secure the mosquito netting of the bivvy to the ridge line of the tarp, and that worked out great. Something new, and it's supposed to be a steak bag. I'm carrying this copper. This has a lot of uses I'll talk about later to help ground me. It helps to structure the water when I stir it. It helps, since I'm using bleach, to keep the floaties from going down my throat. Anyway, then I have here, I have the 10,000 milliamp Nightcore battery pack. I have the new FlexTail Zero pump, which I made a video about, and I have the heavy duty fast quick charger by Anchor, of course in these little non-condensation packets. And then here we have emergency food, which is 3 like gels, and please stop that. And then here we have my hydration salts, spoon, little soap, and we have a toothbrush. No toothpaste because I'm using coconut oil. I already made that. It's solidifying in the fridge. Toilet paper, of course. And then we have the extra phone cable, because if that died in this year's in 2016, that dies, I can't use the phone, I can't take photos, and I can't use my GPS. The Petzl Bindi with a micro cable, and then I have the 2C cables, and I have the Swiss Army knife, the Robivon flashlight, and the iPhone cable. And then I have bleach with a cheesecloth and a little sponge, which has many uses. And then quickly, the ditty bag, which just contains duct tape, pencil sharpener to make for fire, and also sharpen sticks, which I'm using instead of stakes. Little razor blade, little extra bottle cap, little lighter, some Benadryl, some Band-Aids, and the world's smallest lip balm. So, and a safety pin. So that's it. That's all I'm carrying, and it's so funny because it's small, but there's a lot of items. I think on my list it came to like 55 or 60 items. Crazy. So anyway, that's it. I hope you like that, and I'll see you guys on the trail later today. Thank you very much. Bye bye.
About ready.